we continue to mourn the recent tragic loss of our departed gallant soldiers, including the late Chief of General Defense, General Francis Omondi Ogola. Their death left a void in our ranks and in our hearts as members of the Kenya Defense Force community, government, and citizens of Kenya. General Ogola's wise leadership, magnificent example, integrity and dedication exemplify the best of Kenyan professionalism, representing the KDF at its finest and serving as a beacon for all of us. His legacy will continue to inspire many. Please, let us stand for a moment of silence. Memory
and the lives of those lost alongside him.
It marks the conclusion of basic military training for the fine and brave young men and women before us, ushering in the beginning of their career in our defense forces that will certainly be challenging and eventful, yet deeply fulfilling. Your training has equipped you with basic skills and helped you to develop the temperament, discipline, and fortitude to successfully embark on a military career. Henceforth, you will begin to grow into your new career, always bearing in mind that millions of your countrymen and women count on your courage and integrity, skill and strength, discipline and commitment to protect our nation. The achievements of these graduates have brought us all here today. We have come to affirm that this is a significant milestone. Your composure, discipline, motivation, courage, and skill have been tested consistently in a variety of ways over the last 6 months, during which you have proven time and again that you are ready to serve. Your cohort stands out for both its size and diversity. I am very proud of the Kenya Defense Forces that in the history of Kenya, we have the largest women servicewomen in this cohort. This underscores the KDF and government's dedication to gender equity. In our midst, graduating today are more than 1,000 service women joining our illustrious military career. As you transition to your respective services, formations, and units, I remind you of the nation's expectations that you must live up to your professional duty by sustaining the attributes of selflessness, diligence, and team spirit, that you will always and at all times serve the people of Kenya with impartiality and integrity, and that you will respect, uphold, and defend the harmony, unity, and diversity that distinguish and empower our great nation. The oath of allegiance that you have taken today initiates a sacred trust on behalf of the people of Kenya, committing you irrevocably to embody the values of patriotism, professionalism, loyalty, and selflessness as the bedrock of your responsibilities as members of the Kenya Defense Forces. On behalf of the people of Kenya, I remind you that the prosperity and security of our nation rely on your steadfast commitment to these ideals in the course of your duties of protecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Republic of Kenya and defending it from all internal and external threats. The Kenya Defense Forces symbolize resilience and dedication in defending our sovereignty and championing initiatives that strengthen our human security. I take this opportunity to commend the KDF for your exemplary contribution to national afforestation efforts. As you know, this campaign is a cornerstone of our national strategy to combat climate change and enhance our environmental resilience, thereby promoting overall security for our people, their properties, and livelihoods. Further, I commend the KDF for their tireless efforts and effective disaster response in the midst of the devastating floods which have affected many parts of our country. The government is committed to relocating and resettling affected families and to significantly enhance national disaster response capabilities to be even better prepared for future emergencies. Further afield, I celebrate the KDF for their iconic peacekeeping role, which complements our nation's well-established credentials in our region and enhances our capacity to face an ever-increasing, delicate, complex, and challenging regional and global diplomatic and security environment. Whether in peace support missions abroad or national development projects at home, your actions reflect competence and efficiency worthy of our trust and the esteem in which our nation is held on the global stage. Therefore, as we honor your achievements, I reaffirm the unwavering support and commitment of the people of Kenya and our government to the continuous enhancement of your capabilities and the promotion of your welfare to ensure that you are equipped to meet current and emerging challenges with confidence. Finally, I applaud the Kenya Defense Recruit Training School community, from the commandant to all members of his staff, for their dedication in educating and training our soldiers and equipping them with necessary knowledge and skills for mission readiness. Your collective efforts have enabled this school to continue producing service members who meet the highest standards of professionalism. At this juncture, I wish to share a word of special appreciation with the parents and guardians of the recruits, whose material and moral support have been instrumental in preparing these young men and women to step into vital roles in national service that demand courage, loyalty, and integrity. I commend you for building a strong foundation for our youth to actualize themselves in their patriotic endeavor. Your sacrifices cannot go unnoticed, and your continued support is the backbone of our soldiers' strength and resilience. To our new soldiers, the young men and women before me, we proudly encourage you to proudly carry the badge of courage, integrity, resilience, and honor which define the noble tradition of KDF passed down by many generations of your predecessors. Wear the badge of responsibility with a clear understanding of your immense role to protect and uphold our nation and promote the security and prosperity of its people. Together, we must continue to enhance our profile and capacity as a formidable, fit-for-purpose force, united by one mission: to uphold the noble legacy of our fallen heroes and all who came before us, and devote our strength to the continued actualization of a peaceful and prosperous future for all Kenyans. I say to all of you, congratulations on your graduation today. I once again assure you of the Government of Kenya unwavering support and wish you success as you join the Kenya Defence Forces family and embark on the noble task of defending this great nation, which we all greatly love. And to KDF, I have an assignment for you. We have climate change that is ravaging our country. We came straight from a drought situation a year ago, straight into a flood situation recently. Climate change is the biggest threat to our development and to our prosperity. And as a response, we decided that we are going to plant 15 billion trees across Kenya. I want to commend all Kenyans. Last Friday was an exercise in patriotism that I saw across the country, with all Kenyans from all walks of life, young and old, participating in tree planting. I want to ask the KDF to lead the way, to provide the mechanism, and to work with the Ministry of Environment so that they can be the lead champions in the exercise of planting the 15 billion trees in the next 10 years. I know, and I am confident, that the KDF are up to that task. As you protect our country, as you serve to secure our nation, climate change is going to be the biggest threat that faces our nation, and that is why it is absolutely necessary to mobilize our military to provide leadership in making sure we deal with the single most pressing challenge, that of climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, to the young men here, mimi nataka niwapongeze nyinyi wote. Mahali mmefika leo ni mahali pa heshima. Training ambayo mmepitia imewafanya na imewaondoa sasa kutoka raia, sasa nyinyi ni wanajeshi. Na nchi yetu ya Kenya inawategemea. Sisi wote, wazazi wenu walio hapa na Wakenya wengi ambao wanatazamia kuishi katika nchi yenye amani na utulivu, wanawaombea ili mtekeleze majukumu yenu, mkijua ya kwamba mnatumikia taifa letu na vile vile mnatumikia Mwenyezi Mungu. Biblia inasema katika Mathayo 5:9 kwamba blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. As you participate in keeping the peace, in making peace, and in securing our country, you will not only be serving our nation, but you will be serving the Almighty God. I implore you, my sons and daughters, that you have a huge responsibility on your shoulders. All of us have a duty and responsibility to build our nation from every space that we can, to make a contribution to the greatness of Kenya. Those in our farms, those in our shops, those in our industries, and you in our security, making our contribution to the greatness of our nation. I want to thank you. I wish you well, and I wish you God's blessings as you start your career going into the future. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless our country. Asante sana.
Kwa heshima naomba sote tusimame kwa ajili ya heko.